It is working now. How is everybody's weekend? I hope it's going well. So, I think yes, I can see the. Okay, it says it's live. So, we will discuss in this quite exciting live 5 topics that I got asked to discuss. The first one is obviously from Instagram, it's the skincare expert and why I made that post. The second one is tretinoin worth it? The third one, a little bit about the phyto-retinol or the natural alternative to retinol. And the fourth one, too many actives at once. Can we do that? And this last one is kind of related to the first one, but is why clean beauty sucks. So those are the 5 topics that we are going to discuss. And again, as always, if you have any question related to skincare, please leave it in the chat so I can discuss it after discussing the already mentioned topic. So the first one is the skincare expert issue. So I made yesterday a post stating, oh hey Bidur, stating why um, there is no such thing as skincare expert, not a skin expert. I will talk about this later. So skincare expert, it's impossible to have this title because if you want to be a skincare expert, it contains 2 parts, the skin and the skincare product. So if you need to have knowledge about the skincare product, that include the development to be a cosmetic chemist formulator, safety to be toxicologist and a regulator expert, marketing of the product, you need to have a degree in marketing. And the fourth one, you need to try the product and see how it perform in real life. So that's those the issues that I'm need to be covered to be a skincare product expert. And the skin part of the skincare expert is you need to study the skin, have a medical background like a dermatology, you have to have like a medical degree, or treat the minor skin issues to have like an esthetician certification, to be a pharmacist, and the well-being of the skin, facialist, esthetician. You need all of those to then I can call you a skincare expert. Skincare expert is such a vague term. It makes the person that assigning this title to him or herself to give the false narrative that okay, I know all of this. No one know all of this. I don't call myself a skin expert, and I think nobody should be called this way because skincare expert is a very like wide vague title, and it will never happen to anyone in life because you can start study dermatology, cosmetic chemistry, and study toxicology, regulation, and marketing. Like name a person who has all those qualifications. No one will have them. So that's why I said I made this post because I saw a lot of issues when it comes to the community. I saw dermatologists giving their opinion on formulation, like, okay, you are a dermatologist, you are highly qualified in that aspect, but please, you did not study cosmetic formulation. You did not study how to formulate a product, how excipient react with active ingredients, how active ingredients can be formulated to perform better. You don't have any of those like knowledge, and that's okay. And that's not like I'm saying okay, you are less than a cosmetic formulator. I'm saying that this is not your lane. This is not something that you are experienced or you qualified to talk about. Because I heard some dermatologists saying, okay, gold in specific product is something gimmicky or a scam. You don't know that. Like there's a lot of use for gold to stabilize vitamin C. We can use a gold particle. Uh, Thank you, Biba. We can use gold particle to put antioxidant on so we can have slow release of antioxidant. There's a lot of, as well as there is a lot of expertise in this dermatology part, there is a lot of expertise in cosmetic formulation. So I saw that and I was like, okay, not something cool to do. Then I saw some product reviewer, or call them skin influencer, giving a paid skin consultation, which is super dangerous and illegal. And this will cause a lot of confusion. This will cause a lot of issues. Like, I saw some dermatologists online really getting annoyed by a patient coming in and saying, okay, is this okay, because I saw online something and I saw X person saying this is bad, this is good. And this is driving the community apart and giving like a cult behavior. And I'm trying to mention this cult behavior because I experienced myself, and that's why I quit TikTok. Because I will not mention names, but I mentioned this person brand, and there's something sketchy happening on the website, and his whole fan base like attacked me and calling me names and whatever. I said, okay, I'm not dealing with this nonsense. Um, uh, so I will speak now in Arabic. I'll speak. Hey Amar. عم اللايف كله رح يكون بالانجليزي لانه الاسئله كلها كانت بالانجليزي، والقناه اليوتيوب كلها للاسف بالانجليزي، الحساب الانستغرام هو بالعربي وانجليزي. So back to English. So yes, cult behavior I experienced myself. I was attacked like until I quit TikTok, because just I mentioned something about this person brand. There's something sketchy happening with the ingredient list, and I was attacked immediately. And I saw it on other people. I was in this, again, ex influencer Facebook group, and one of those newcomers to this group posted a picture of a lemon scrub. It's something like, okay, not the end of the world. And the people that commented on her post were like super aggressive. Okay, this person said that the lemons are bad for your skin. Like, you don't understand anything. If essentials oils of a lemon was well formulated in the product, it's good, because the cosmetic chemist knows what he's doing. He's not going to burn your skin off. It's something like really, really getting annoying at this point. That's why I created this post. Dermatologists are expert in the skin pathology, treating disease. Cosmetic chemists are expert in formulation. Esthetician is expert in treating the skin and skin concern with the minor issues. It's okay to have, each one has his lane. It's okay to ask each other for whatever, like opinion, professional opinion, and advice on other branches of the of the skincare community. That's why I created this post. And I decided that I will not like stay silent when I saw this. I saw dermatologists bashing chemical sunscreen to sell their own physical sunscreen. That is totally unethical. I think it's illegal as well, because you are spreading fear mongering as a science person, which is a dermatologist, and then you sell your own product, which is not a good thing. That is why the clean beauty, that's why the fear of chemical is happening. It's something really bad and it's need to stop. That's why I created that post, and I will do it again and again and again until this issue is fixed. The issue is happening from inside the skincare community that are supposed to focus on science, not because the clean beauty community is big and everyone endorse it. No, because it's happening from the inside, and we need to fix this. No matter how qualified you are, no matter how followers you have, if I saw you doing something sketchy, I will talk and I will not stay silent. So that's the issue with the boss. And if you have, guys, any question, please leave them in the live chat. I will answer them later. The second question is tretinoin worth it? Yes, tretinoin is worth it. Is the gold standard to treat multiple skin issues and concern, acne, wrinkle, hyperpigmentation, texture, pores, congestion. All of those, tretinoin can really help with those issues, and it will do amazing for your skin. Although some people will not tolerate it, some people will not see a result from it, and that's completely okay. Tretinoin is a very good ingredient, but some people don't see result with it. Some people can't tolerate the very sometimes aggressive side effects of redness, itchiness, the exfoliation of the skin that happen at first, and the skin shedding. It's okay, it will happen, and some people can't tolerate that, and that's totally fine. Like, this is again pushes back to the issue that we can't bully people to use a certain product because it's working for us. That's okay. Their skin is different than my skin, than your skin, and that's is the beauty of skincare community, is that everyone has his or her skin care holy grail, because my holy grail can ruin your skin and your holy grail can ruin my skin, and that's totally fine, and that's the beauty of this community. So tretinoin is worth it if your skin accepts it. If it's not, you have a lot of other ingredients that target the issue that you're looking for. If you are targeting aging or whatever, try vitamin C and AHAs. If you are targeting hyperpigmentation, try alpha-arbutin hydroquinone or any other kind of anti-pigmentation active. If you are scared of aging in general, use the OTC retinoids like the retinol aldehyde, and other kind of retinoids, or adapalene maybe, because we have a lot of retinoids that you can try. Tretinoin is considered the gold standard because there's a lot of data behind it, and that's why it's like the top. Then we can have the issue of talking about that retinoids as a general might not work for all people, and that's okay. You can have like other things like vitamin C, AHAs, salicylic acid, bakuchiol, which is the phyto-retinol or natural retinol. We will talk about it. You have a lot of options, peptides, other type of ingredients. So don't worry about if your skin is not really accepting tretinoin or other kind of heavy ingredients. So the third question, of course, the phytoretinol. Phytoretinol is, I think it's a marketing term because it's not scientifically mentioned everywhere. So phytoretinol translate to only one ingredient called bakuchiol. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. It's a compound extracted from a plant. I forgot the Latin name, but it's extracted from the plant, from the oil of the plant, and it was found to have a retinol-like effect. So there's a lot, not a lot to be honest, few studies. Two of the main studies was done by a person who are in the scientific advisory team of a company that sell bakuchiol. So there's a conflict of interest. So we will take those studies result with a pinch of salt, as most people say. But they found that retinol can have an effect on the gene expression of our skin cells in a way that resemble retinol, and that's something really exciting, and it was found to be less irritating compared to retinoids. But structurally speaking, bakuchiol and retinol are not the same, like they are different chemically, but they are, and they don't resemble the same chemical groups and functional groups, but they are kind of working in the same way. Let's make this as simple as this. So they work in the same way. They manipulate the expression of gene to produce more collagen, reduce inflammation, reduce hyperpigmentation in some cases. So the one study was done in 2018, I believe. It was an independent study. It was found that okay, retinol bakuchi will have very promising result, but it's not like as effective as retinoids, which is amazing. Like it's an option. It gives us option to people who does not tolerate retinoids, and give them a similar experience, similar result. But a lot of study are needed to do that. So if you are interested in trying it, go for it. It's safe. It's not something that gonna ruin your skin. It's just maybe not as effective as retinoid, but it at least it's like less irritating, so you will not suffer a lot from like the retinization period of skin shedding, dryness and itchiness, redness and all of those. You might feel a little bit of redness and that's okay. So bakuchiwal promising, need a lot of studies, but if you interested in it, go for it. I would recommend if you are like don't tolerate retinoids, try bakuchiol. It's okay. So the fourth question is too many actives. A lot of people talking about sending me in the DM in Instagram a picture of their skincare like shelf or cabinet, and it's full of ingredients, and they tell me okay, how can I layer this? So skin has a limit of how many things, how many ingredient can absorb at a single time. So try to minimize your skincare routine and rotate your active ingredients. You don't have to use vitamin C, retinoids, acids, peptide at the same day. It will not give you the best results. So try maybe retinoids 3 times a week, vitamin C 2 times a week, and acid 1 time a week, and peptide every while, maybe like 2 times a week, and you will be fine. Like don't try to jam your skin with too many active. It will not give you the result. This is the first reason. Second reason, it can increase your chance of having side effects because you are treating your skin with too many actives. Vitamin C can be a little bit acidic for your skin. With salicylic acid or AHAs can make your skin more acidic and more prone to irritation. And adding like a retinoids which increase the cell turnover, and it's just a recipe for this like destruction of your skin barrier and a lot more issues. So go slow, be simple, and if you want to use all of those ingredients, use them, but try to rotate. Each day use a different active, and some active has an effect that you can use it once or twice a week like retinoids, and you will still have a great effect on your skin. So don't worry about using retinoids every day. Like use them 2 times a week, 3 times a week, and that you will be totally fine. You will avoid wasting your money. You will avoid like destroying your skin barrier, and finally you might see better results. So those are my advice for using too many actives. And the last question is why clean beauty sucks. It's an old issue with this topic. Clean beauty, I hate it because it uses a lot of fear to sell you product. We've seen it with the Goop company by I forgot her name, the actress that has the Goop company. She uses fear. The whole campaign uses fear to sell you product. Okay, fragrances are bad, preservative are bad, surfactants are bad, some kind of actives are bad, metals are bad. Whatever thing that the general use, we will make fear out of it and make you buy our product that are free from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So in my opinion, whenever see a company says free of, our product is free of, please pay more attention on their advertisement, pay more attention on their like whole message of the company, because most of the time they are focusing on selling you fear. and that, in my opinion, is not okay. Consumer has the right to know the correct information and then deciding what kind of product they want to buy. Like, I'm not trying to fear you to buy my product. I'm telling you facts, and you are an independent adult human being, and you can decide what you want and what you don't want. So that is as simple as that. Clean Beauty uses science in a very sneaky way. They cherry pick data that matches their message. So, for example, the most hated ingredients group of by Clean Beauty are preservative because they are considered endocrine disruptors. So they interfere with our endocrine system, the hormonal system of our body, and they use a data that are so flawed that they it's a study, it is published, but not all studies published are equal. You need to look for quality of the study. A lot of people think, okay, I will log in, go to PubMed, check the study, read the abstract, read the conclusion, and then I'm done. No, it will not work like this, because you need to read the whole study, the abstract, introduction, methodology, how the study was conducted, what kind of conflict of interest, who funded the study. A lot of things that you need to take into consideration when you are doing uh, checking or researching an ingredient, researching a topic. So what Clean Beauty does, they saw a study that was so old that a scientist, I forget, I think it's a British researcher, found preservative in the cells of breast cancer, and he made a big fuss about it, and then the problem got expanded. A lot of people talked about it, a lot of media, magazine, other kind of media outlet talked about it. Okay, we found preservative in the skin, in the cells of breast cancer, and people went crazy since then. Like, it was done in 2004 maybe, as I can't remember the exact date, but a lot of people went crazy over it, and here we are now, still people talking about it, that preservative are going to destroy you. Preservatives do have an endocrine effect, but at doses that 10,000 times higher, or 100,000 times higher than the concentration used in a product. So preservatives are safe, parabens are safe, and they are not going to kill you because they are well studied, well regulated, under the microscope of any new data that emerges that say, okay, we now have a clue that preservatives are going to cause us a problem. Then we can start looking for alternative. But these preservatives have been used for more than a century right now, and they are safe. There is a lot of data, safe, and the money that are spent on those kind of research that we already know the result are better spent on other issues that we haven't solved yet. So a lot of Clean Beauty does push science by fear money to look for other alternative to current preservative, where this money will be much more useful in another field, or in another cancer research, or another drug development. We need those money in an elsewhere, in a more interesting or more useful part, because preservative has been and will always been proven to be very effective, very well researched, very safe. So why spend money on those issues? So that's my issue with the Clean Beauty. It gets the money, push it around to make more money out of your fear, my fear, and the ignorance of misinformation that happens around. So that's why I hate Clean Beauty. That's why you should always consider, when you are trying a new brand, look what their messages is. Is it say all natural, chemical free, toxin free, nasties free, the no list, the whatever list? Whenever you see company doing this, please run away, or if you are really interested in the product, do your diligent research and make sure that this company is not doing this as a general marketing scheme, but just maybe a certain product or whatever. So this is my issue with the clean beauty. This is my issue with the fear the chemical and the preservative are bad, fragrances are bad. So please do your own research. Don't be afraid. Ask around. Ask chemists. Ask cosmetic chemists. Ask dermatologists. Ask formulators. You have now a very wide skincare community online that you can take a lot of information for free, a lot of professional expert opinion for free. So go for it before like jumping on a brand that might be using marketing to spread fear to attract more money and consumers. So that's my issue. So those guys were the question. If you have anything in the question, yeah, thank you, Lena. Thank you, Birur. Thank you, Basima. And I said, yeah, that's totally interesting for sure. So if you have, guys, any question, I will wait like for 2 to 3 minutes. Then if there is no other question, I will close the live. So let me know what your question are while I'll take my break. Let me check the chat. So for the people that are joining now, I will repeat the topic that I spoke about. We spoke about the skincare expert title issue. If it's retinoin is worth it or not. We talked about phyto-retinol. We talked about using too many actives at the same time. And we also talked about why clean beauty sucks in general, which I love this question and how it is phrased. And if you have any question, any topic that you want to discuss, now is your chance to ask it in the live chat. So, and I would be more than happy to answer your question. I will wait like few minutes. If there is no question, I will have to say goodbye to you. And we will meet in the next week if there is no other question. I will wait like 2 or 3 minutes. Because sometimes the phone doesn't allow me to see the live chat. I don't know why. Okay, here it is. Okay, so I believe there is no question. So it was really fun live stream, guys, and I see you maybe next week Sunday same time, and I will prepare another topic that the people suggest. I will research it before coming here. And for the next video that I will upload on my channel, it will be about the Botox in a bottle. I just need to film it. I collected all the studies and the picture. I have the picture for day 0, day 10, day 20, and day 30. And like I said, I was impressed. So I just need to film it, edit it, and it will be up maybe next week, hopefully. So that will be the next video. And then the video after it will be about vitamin C 30% by The Ordinary, because the 23 I already uploaded. It's was a mess. It was a messy product. I really don't recommend it. So those are the two titles for the next two videos. So I will see you guys next week at the same time, hopefully. And please don't forget to be safe, wear your mask, and get vaccinated as soon as possible. And have a nice weekend.